Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the lovely world of Raccoons. Heyo! And in this episode, we are going to be starting it off destroying the monstrosity of a build that is the clock tower. Now, without addressing the elephant in the room, all I'm going to say is, I know. Lately, I have been receiving some feedback from various people about this clock tower, and again, all I'm going to say is, I know. So aside from demolishing this monstrosity of a build, we're also going to be removing these two villager houses that we have right here. This is going to open up our space so that way we can have a little more room to work with, in that we can establish something of a communal area. And also what I would like to do is just work on our pathway that is going to be wrapping around it, so that way then it connects to the communal area and also has a way of connecting this pathway with the one over here. Now real quick, I want to point out that we did have a polyculture farm over here, and it was deep in the ground by a few block layers. However, I removed it, I filled up the space, and now I don't know what to do here. So if anyone has any ideas as to what we can add to our rustic homestead, then feel free to let me know down below in the comment section. Of course, seeing as how I am recording this video by a few weeks in advance, I may not be able to read your comments and begin to act on them immediately, but don't worry, when this series picks up in real time, then I'll be able to go back and say, hey, so and so suggested we build this here, so thank you, buddy, for that awesome idea. Here it is. Again, by the time this video goes out, the Ripple Effect Minecraft SMP Let's Play series should have already begun. So if you haven't done so already, then through the power of YouTube cards, one will be appearing at the top right corner of your screen right now, so be sure to go ahead and give it a watch, and don't forget to drop a like on it, share it with your peeps, and also let me know in the comment section of that video what you are excited to see from this new series. But enough jibber jabbering for me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna go ahead and gather up everything that I need for this let's play. I hope yous have a fizzy beverage along with a healthy snack at the ready to consume, and let's begin this let's play. Okay, so I just had the most horrifying thing happen. As it's beginning to become nightfall, I thought I would go ahead and run to my little rustic home and lay my head to rest so that I could make it the day. And the moment I pushed this wooden button and our spruce door opened, oh my god, did you see it? Let's go ahead and get another glimpse. Dun dun dun. Oh my god, I did not think of all the hostile creatures that go bump in the night, I did not think this guy was going to be able to spawn. Oh my god. Oh, what do I do? Okay, let's just quickly run up here. Oh wait, no, I know what I'm gonna have to do. Let's just quickly run out of our house. We're not running so we can completely never go back in. We're just gonna, sorry, double fine. We're gonna just quickly grab our diamond sword that has the sharpness 5 on it. Yes, it does. Okay, I wanted to make sure I grabbed the appropriate sword to slay this foul demon with. And oh god, there's a zombie coming. Okay, this is going to be a little difficult to do. This could be a little difficult. Oh, no! No! No, not another one! No, oh, God, no. I don't know what to do anymore, guys. I don't know what to do anymore. Let's just quickly try and, oh, that's going to be such a hassle to clean up. Okay, we're okay. I'm okay. Everything's okay. I am okay. But the house isn't okay. And all of the damage that was dealt has been fully mended, and it's almost as if nothing had happened whatsoever. But let's go ahead and begin to make our way over to the project site for this episode. And whilst we do so, I thought I would mention that we're going to be doing some building on camera whilst having a little bit of a discussion, and that discussion is going to be of the initial idea for the rustic homestead. So what my thinking is that this is going to be a place where an old and wise builder along with his wife can spend the remainder of their years at. This is going to be a place where there's not that much life going on other than the wildlife that roams about, along with the beauty that is of the nature, such as trees and plant life that are just lingering around here. And maybe, just maybe at times, this old and wise builder will have some old friends from his building days stop by to pay a visit. Now, although we're not going to have that much life here other than the wildlife and the old builder and his wife, I would like to have at least as little structures here as possible. So we may, just maybe, get our build on over in this newly developed area and establishing some housing structures that visitors can stay within, and then afterwards we can just tear down most of the net gen structures from this NPC village and in their place establish small little communal areas, or maybe small little gardens of various sorts. Maybe we can have another tree garden, maybe we can have some type of a flower garden, or maybe whenever any of the wildlife creatures pass on to the next life, then we can at least build some type of a animal graveyard for them, so that way then we don't have to worry about taking their mob drops and then putting them in an item frame. I've seen that done one too many times in Minecraft at this point, and although it's a nice way to remember a fallen animal friend, it's something that's just a little I've seen that before, and now let's go ahead and move on and continue to get our build on. So maybe having an animal graveyard is something that I can do in the near future. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of that. But for now, at least, what we're going to have right here is a small pavilion. And then along this side right here, at least, we're going to have a few pop-up structures. Maybe we can have one as a storage unit to where we can store our landscaping materials. And then we can have another one where we have our floral accessories. And then another one to store our building materials, such as various stone and wooden materials as well. But for now, at least, I think I'm going to now get my build on off camera, and then when I bring it back, I'll show you what the finished product looks like, and then maybe we can continue to get our build on camera and have the pop-up structures established then. When I was a little kid growing up, I had at most 3 cats at one time. One was named Sugar, the youngest was named Spooky, and the middle one was named Schrödinger after the physicist. Now, she lived to be about 21 years old. And then when I was taming ocelots and then relocating them over to the rustic homestead, it's actually getting to be dusk. Did not notice that. But as I was relocating the ocelots from the jungle all the way here to the rustic homestead, I kept seeing this one particular ocelot, and at this time at least, it's not named anything, but I think what I'm going to do off camera is rename, well, not, I shouldn't say rename, is take a name tag and name this ocelot Schrödinger, both after my cat that I had in real life and also after the physicist. So, as you can tell, we have, for the most part, the pavilion fully constructed, along with the pop-up structures that are going to be housing our materials in. So the dark green shulker box is going to house our landscaping materials, and then the lime green shulker box is where we'll store the floral accessories, and then over here where we have the brown shulker box, this is where we're going to place our building blocks, not just wooden materials but also stone resources, and then anything else that may be considered a building block, even if it's a mineral or a metal. So what I want to do with you at this point is just take my GMOs and lace the grass with it, so that way we can have these grass bits bits begin to grow, and then also we can go ahead and place down our dark oak leaf blocks, and then from there we'll call it an episode. But whilst we do this, I want to take this time to just open up a discussion with you. Now I know already at the point of this episode, at this point in time in this episode I should say, I've already gone ahead and maybe yapped a little too much, but one thing I really would like to focus on with these Minecraft Let's Plays, at least for this series in particular, World of Raccoon Season 2, is I want to begin to open up a bit of a discussion with you in regards to stuff pertaining to Minecraft. Now, for example, what I want to talk about with you is that so upon the recording of this video at least, Minecraft 1.13 is coming, and the one dev Jasper has been posting on Twitter lately some images of updated textures to the blocks. Now, for those of you who don't know, 1.13 is going to focus on some techie stuff, but also they're going to be retexturing most, if not all, of the blocks within Minecraft. I don't know if they're going to be retexturing any entities / items. If they are, then at least either I haven't seen any of this done, or maybe I just haven't been paying that close attention to what's going on with them. But as some of you know, for a while now, I have been working on my own resource pack. Let's just go ahead and pull this up right here. So yeah, Van's John, we're currently playing in 2.0, and I gotta say, when I first started fiddling around with resource packs and making my own, it was both interesting and challenging to do. But the interesting is the positive thing to say. The challenging is what I would consider to be the downside or the bad side of making a resource pack, in that this is my first time ever attempting to really put together my own resource pack, and like I said, it's been both interesting and fun. So of course, once I start developing my own resource pack, as a new update is in the works where they're going to be retexturing most, if not all, of the building blocks, for me at least, it's keeping me on the edge of my seat, and it's also keeping me relaxed a little, in that the textures that I'm working on now for my resource pack, I know I'm either going to keep some, or maybe I'll discard and replace them with the new textures that will be coming in 1.13. But my thoughts are that, so I'm going to keep some textures, I may not keep some textures. It's really up in the air as to what's going to come in 1.13. But for those of you out there who are making your own resource pack, or for those of you who are helping someone make a resource pack, what are your thoughts with this? Is the new update 1.13 discouraging you from continuing to work on your own resource pack, or is it just adding fuel to the fire, and that you are becoming more comfortable and sure of what textures you're going to be keeping and which ones you may change in the future? Let me know in the comment section down below. I know it took me a little bit of time to finally get... Oh, we're out of dark oak leaf blocks. I know it took me a little bit of time in regards to finally get to the point that I'm trying to open up to discuss with you, but I thought at least, I would try to offer you a little bit of insight before I go ahead and just go, alright, so let me know your thoughts down below. And you know what, for the most part, I think this place looks fairly beautiful. I mean, just look at it, the more I look around the place and I see all the trees growing, and I see all the bushes along with the vines and other plant life beginning to appear, the more I can't help but think, like, wow, when it comes to do a transformation job, transforming a NatGen village into a rustic homestead, this is both sort of what I was envisioning, but at the same time it's not. But that second part is, of course, in a good way, because if I were to just go ahead and begin to build something and it was to how I originally saw it, then I don't think I would really get as much joy and pleasure out of it as if I were just, like I said, beginning to get my build on. But as I begin to build something, it's like, hold up, let me step back for a moment and see if I really am happy with how this is going to look, and let me see if I can try and tweak it a little bit. Aside from offering a little bit of a backstory into a build or a project, I truly believe that when your finished product is not what you originally thought it would look like, that's always a good thing, regardless of how it came out. But at this point now, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to do it for this episode. So as always, if you enjoyed it, then be sure to drop a like. And if you are new to the channel, then I invite you to check out the rest of it. But do not forget to turn on notifications when subscribing. That way you will then be notified when future Minecraft and other gameplay content is uploaded from yours truly, Vanillaraccoon. I would like to wish you a happy day, and peace out.